Over the last few years, we've seen a lot of changes in the UK rental market. This is mainly due to the Deregulation Act 2015, which has made it more complicated and expensive just to become a private landlord. A number of years ago, the government wanted to see more private landlords coming into the rental scene, and they were encouraging new landlords to rent their properties out. Now the government have stopped incentivising landlords, which means that they are now running into complications and it's making life difficult for them. It's relatively easy for landlords to enter into an agreement with a tenant, but when they need to evict them, they're running into complications. Prior to the Deregulation Act coming into force, landlords could decide they just wanted their property back. Landlords could serve a notice, 2 months, evict them from the property. The Deregulation Act 2015 has changed all that, which has made it very difficult and complicated for a landlord to evict a tenant. The main disagreement between a landlord and a tenant is when a tenant stops paying rent, because they know if they stop paying rent, there's nothing a landlord can do to evict them until they serve the correct notice. When tenants stop paying their rent, it's starting to cost landlords money. Our advice is as soon as a tenant stops paying their rent, they need to serve notice and evict those tenants as soon as possible. It's very important when a landlord decides they do wish to evict a tenant, because the process is very procedural. Step 1 foot outside the procedural box, the court will dismiss any application you put into court and make you start again. It's important in these cases that you seek legal advice as to the correct procedure. At Nelson's, we offer a fixed fee service to landlords. We find this works really well because they need to know exactly how much it's going to cost them from start to finish to get vacant possession of the property. We stay up to date with the legislation, which enables us to advise letting agents up and down the country. We also draft tenancy agreements for landlords, and again, that ensures that they've got all the correct clauses in there, that if they do need to evict a tenant in the future, the process is a lot easier for them. We understand that being a landlord, you want to maximise your yield and you need to ensure that the law is on your side, particularly if you get a problematic tenant. We have a specialist landlord and tenant team. We can guide a landlord through the process to ensure that it's as stress-free as possible for them. If you're a landlord, pick up the phone and we can have a discussion with you on how we can help.